This week, a real treat for me, 2014 Mercedes S-Class S550. And this is just an Olympian, epic, top-tier luxury car. Let me pan out here so you can get a handle on the length of this sucker. It's got like a 124.6-inch wheelbase. Mercedes only sells this in the long wheelbase form. Unlike some of its sort of rivals, the Audi A8, BMW 7, both of which come in relatively affordable standard wheelbase versions that start around $70,000 or so, whereas the S-Class starts well into the $90,000 range, and it's only available in the long wheelbase. And further adding to its exclusivity, it comes standard with a V8 and only a V8. There is no six-cylinder in this car. There is no diesel engine in this car. The hell with gas mileage. This car is all about opulence, about being number one, top shelf. The standard engine is a twin-turbo 4.7-liter V8, produces 449 horsepower, gets to 60 in under 5 seconds. And if that's insufficient, you can always go up to the S63, which has a larger version of the V8, and about 100 more horsepower, and gets to 60 in under 4 seconds. And the really phenomenal thing about that, as I open the back door here just so you can see the incredibly roomy back seat, is that this car weighs nearly 5,000 pounds empty and has the guts to still get to 60 that quickly. It's just a phenomenal car. Now, take a look here at the back seats. You can see the cool frosty blue backlighting, and you may also notice the stupendous amount of backseat legroom in this car. It has 43 inches of backseat legroom, which is more than both the BMW 7 and the Audi A8 have up front. These seats recline. They're available with heaters, massagers. You've got individual power sunshades. Literally everything you could conceivably think of is available in this car. Let's move up to the front. If you have any experience with aviation, you will be familiar with the flat screen type of instrument cluster that's standard in this car. Let's go inside here and have a seat and take a look. Kick it up to life. So everything here is flat screen, both the main array and the secondary cluster here. And here are your other controls, which actually are fairly simple, given the complexity of everything that you've got. There's the nav system, but let me show you some of the cool features that this car has. This button here that I'm about to push is for the optionally available massaging and heated seats. Observe, it's the shit. Pardon my French. Anyway, so you move it around like that. You can control the heaters. And here's the massagers, and you adjust your level and let it fly. It's fantabulous. This leather is premium optional. Even in this car, it's about a $4,500 option. Take a look around here. Both the side rests and the center rest are available with heaters. This car has the, see over here where I'm pointing, the 24-speaker Burmeister Uber Ultra Premium audio system, which again, you have to experience to believe it. Some of the nice little things you can do, you can individually modulate the output of the vents via these controls. Each knob has its own thing. Something else that I want to show you, it's in my other video. If you see this button over here, if you push this button and watch the gauge cluster, you can see my pickup truck in front of me, but it's not only a blind spot or pedestrian detection system, it's also an infrared night system, and it can detect both animals and people and distinguish between them. If it detects a person up in front of you, it flashes the beams 4 times to alert them to your presence, and it also shows objects around you at night so that you don't hit them. If you hit them in this car, probably they'd lose rather than you. And click it back, and then it rotates back to its normal setting. Very thoughtfully put together car, multiple controls for the audio system. In addition, I really like this thumb roller here. As you're driving, you can just kind of turn that up and turn that down. I mentioned in the review that this car is available with an anticipatory suspension system, meaning as you're driving down the road, there's a camera in the front of the car, and it detects irregularities, dips, and so on, and it preemptively adjusts the suspension to be prepared to deal with that. So the car floats as if it were on air. It rides better than something like a 70 Buick Electra 225, but it does not bloat and wallow like a Buick Electra 225. Despite its weight, despite its wheelbase, this car, turn this, well, I'm going to go in the back seat. Let me turn down the fan here. This car will actually corner. In fact, it'll outcorner a lot of sports sedans. I'll also like that Mercedes, and this is true, the E-Class that I had and some other current model Mercedes, they have the controls for the seat, the power seat here, rather than here where you can't see them and have to operate them by feel. I think that's a really nice touch. Okay, now I'm going to sit in the back here, and again, I'm 6'3", so just to show you, just to give you some sense of it. Okay, here I am, 6'3", and look at the distance between my knees and the front. Here's your heated and cooled cup holders. There's your control for your individual flat screens. It's just, and look at these pillows. You got pillows. Headrests my eye. They're pillows. It's fabulous. Just go back here and kind of nod off to sleep. It is a magnificent car in every respect. All right. Let me shut her down. Beep. So she's happy. And back up so you can take another look at it and get a sense of this car's just elegant proportions. Beautiful car. If only I had the approximately $123,000 Mercedes asks and will surely get for this magnificent chariot. Anyway, the full review is now up at epautos.com. Hope you'll stop by, take a look, leave your comments pro and con, and we will see you next time.